Welcome back, guys. Today I'll be showing you very easily how to go from 0 to 500k in EAFC so you can get a team like mine or even better. Now, if you're new around here, all you got to do to say thank you is subscribe and drop a like down below. And if you do want some coins in a bit of a quicker way, well, if you guys are fed up of coming against neeks like me and foot champs who use loans and OP cards from day one,
I'm getting really sick of you! Get out now!
Then you need to head over to mitchcactus.com, where not only can you buy the cheapest and most reliable FIFA coins on the EA market, you'll find over 10,000 reviews from people who have used the services and enjoyed them in the past. So make sure to head over to mitchcactus.com and use code RECALL for 5% off. And first of all, we're going to head over to the SBC screen because there's some very easy coins to be made. Now, I did a video the other day on SBCs that will make you millions, and I would say make sure to check it out because it's a good guide on everything you can get free from SBCs at the minute. But essentially right now, the simplest one to start off with if you are on 0 coins is to head over to your icon SBCs and complete the Born Legend and Rising Star of every single one. This essentially is going to cost you nothing because you can craft these for free, and every single one on average between the two you'll get about 5 to 10k. So if we go on the lower end and say 5k per SBC, at the minute there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 14, 15, 16, 17 SBCs out right now. So right now you can get 85,000 coins for free. Essentially, all you've got to do is get those done, and essentially they're very easy to get free. If you go over to your upgrades, go all the way to the end, you've got your daily bronze and daily silver. So these two here cost 4 cards, so 4 silver and bronzes, and essentially what you get back is 44 cards, which can go into the icon SBCs, and also you can use to complete these bits here. So essentially all of them give you a return back of bronze and silver cards regardless, so you're just getting the coins back and the cards back that you're putting in. Obviously for the icon side of things, they're all tradable, so as I say, it's 85k there for free. If you craft into these ones, obviously every day we're getting this premium daily sort of silver SBC, daily bronze SBC, so just keep going through them, and essentially the icon sections are done for free. Then of course the marquee matchups is always a no-brainer. I'll be opening it on a video in the next couple of days to show you how beneficial it is. You always get some filters out of it, but then also if you look through the packs, we get 5 tradable packs. You get them every week. Obviously right now pack weight is hell because of Team of the Year, but realistically on an average week you're going to get some very, very nice packs. Then, of course, when you've got your coins together, you want to head over to the transfer market. And there's a few things we can do at the minute to make some really easy coins. Now, at the minute, you've got icons, hero picks, everything is being absolutely churned out. Now, if you are on the lower end of things, you're not going to be your first option in terms of filter, but you can build up to them very easily. Now, a really easy promo to work off of on the start is FC Pro Live. So if you have a look at these cards, a lot of just the cards on the base level, you can just hop in for about 20k. As we can see here, we've got Makengo here around 20k. And then you saw the Fabinho card as well. Now, if you go over and check Makengo's price, I think his minimum right now is 10,000 coins. So once again, they haven't messed up the price ranges. I know some of you will be a bit confused why I'm checking. Basically, EA quite often have price ranges that do not match the price of the cards, so prices can't be made coins of basically. And luckily, they've got Karamo right as well. So he goes for about 16, I think 17k roughly. If we have a look here, it's about 16.5. So you can sell him for 17. EA tax on that is going to be 5%, which is, it'll be 850 coins in total. So not too bad of an EA tax. It means you need to be picking these up for 16 or 7 or 15 250, I think. So realistically, that would be 15 750 or 16. It would be 850 coins EA tax, which means right now for this one, we want to pick him up at 16 or lower. This gives us a 150 coin profit, which isn't bad but also isn't great. So you might want to go down to 15,750. It means you're getting your profit of a minimum of 400 coins per card, which is a decent bit better. Now of course on the FC Pro Lives, if we actually have a look at the cards and see sort of what other options there, we've got these guys kind of on the bottom, and obviously Fabinho is there as well. We've got Koulibaly there as well. So we can actually have a look at a Saudi League filter, and then obviously on the higher end there is also Saudi League filter available as well. So if we have a look, first of all, if we just head over to the Saudi League, I've got a bit of a cough, guys, so if you do hear me coughing, that is why. It's for some reason not shaking, it's just tied to my asthma basically. But we've got Fabinho, we've got Koulibaly, and we've also got Mane, I think, somewhere. And Mane is going for about 300k, so he's a little bit more, but we can get him on a filter, so not to worry about that. But if we pop this to around 40k, you've got Fabinho here, obviously Koulibaly a little bit higher up, not miles away, but definitely sort of a little bit out of filter rise. If we have a look at how much this guy's actually going for, I think 33k probably. So we've got a couple there at 32. Realistically, that seems to be the mark there. So 32, EA tax on that 10%, so 3.2, and we half it, so I think that's 1.6. So if we go down to here, we're making 400 coins a card. That one that we just saw at 30k has unfortunately disappeared, but hopefully we can get another one. That does show that these cards are going up on the market. You can definitely pick these up. So if we do a little bit of compare price on the end here, we are looking for 30 or below. So 30 is going to be about a 400 coin profit if we sell it at 3.2. And then if we can get it any lower, obviously, if we can get like a 29, that is a lovely profit. So it's just about waiting it out. Obviously, Fabinho has a nice card, so it is a good one to snipe. Obviously, in theory, it would actually be quite good in game. I mean, he doesn't have a centre-back alternative position, which is weird because you'd think he would, because he just always had. But it'd be a lovely card to potentially get in your squads and have a bit of a mess around with. See what the card is like now. Oh, we've just had one listed. Is it? Oh, is it? How much is it? Is it the same price? 30k. Okay, well that's. We'll take that, 30k. I don't know why that didn't come up there, but 30k, we sell it for a nice 32, and we made 400 coin profit. We'll take it. Staying in the Saudi League, an easy one to make some good coins off is if you go forward, we want to go over to Al Nazir, I think, which I believe is there. And if we have a look at special, what you will see pretty quickly is who we're going to be going for. You've got Ronaldo and Mane. So looking at that Mane card that we couldn't got on the last filter, obviously we have some other Ronaldo cards that are popping up. I can't imagine what it would be like to pack this guy. I bet he's absolutely unbelievable, but I doubt, from the rate of packs that we've had at the minute, I doubt that we're going to be seeing any of these cards really, because they are just exceedingly expensive. Now looking at this at 299, so EA tax, basically we're going to sell him at 300k. You realistically need to be picking him up at 270 because you're making a 15k profit from a 15k EA tax. At worst case, if you pick him up for, I mean, the EA tax is 15, which brings us here. So 280 is 5k profit. That's not good enough, really. Obviously, if you get Ronaldo at that price, you're making an absolute killing. So, you know, if you get Ronaldo's Trailblazers, I think it's worth maybe 15, 20k more than Mane. So actually, maybe 280 is all right because you can, you know, hedge your bets and hope you get a Ronaldo. You're only going to make 5k off of Mane here. So I would suggest, if you're looking for the Mane snipes, either be doing a bit of compare price, because I think that's the way that you can probably get him a little bit easier. Bit of compare price, and then of course the other option is just popping it down to 275, 270, going for a bit of a more guaranteed profit. But this rate, I mean, this isn't bad. Obviously, there could be a Ronaldo pops up at this price, so could a Mane at sort of 280, which I would take maybe from here. If you're on compare price already, you might as well take the card if it comes up. Whereas if you're sniping at 285 or 275, sorry, you can only see realistically the Manes that are going to come up. If, you know, a Ronaldo went up for 276, you'd be fuming. So it's good to have the compare price in there as something in your locker in case those snipes come up. But I do think that obviously Mane is your bread and butter on this filter. Now, if you want some more classical, easy filters for some higher rated cards, you've got a few in the Premier League. So an easy one actually before, which we have to kind of check on to have a look at what it's at the minute. If you just did goalkeeper and then literally just minimum 10 250, you do have a nice selection of cards. Now we need to make sure that there aren't any kind of like 86s coming up here. It looks like we're in the clear. So this is actually a brilliant filter at the minute. You've got the likes of Dudex on the lower end, then we've got the likes of your Popes. If you pop this up a little bit further, you can see a few more players that are going to come in this selection. So we've got the likes of Arola, you've got Pope, you've got Allison, you've got Edison, you've got Dudek, you've got essentially another Dudek card, but obviously it's less likely to come up. And then you've also got the likes of Edison's Team of the Year honorable mentions. Now, obviously, not all of these are going to come up all at once. You're going to have different kind of selections coming up here and there. And obviously, at that lower end, there is a certain sort of few cards. So obviously, your Dudeks, and then of course your Hopes. Of course, a Newcastle keeper in the mud is what we love to see. But we'll have a look here. 22k. You've got Dudeks there. You'll have sort of Arola going literally just above that mark. Now, if we have a look, what the cheapest one is it 21? It's gonna be 21, isn't it? Yeah, 21. Oh, I'm fuming that we've missed that. Absolutely fuming, but that would have, I mean, that shows how good the filter is. I'm actually too annoyed to continue that one. I'm not gonna lie, guys. That is, oh my god. That would have been like 60, 70k profit. I always miss these ones. We see them all the time, but we always miss them. But you guys can see these filters are absolutely banging. And you know what? If this video isn't the right representation, look at the team, guys. I do want to flex it. We just got Garincha. If you guys can try and find a way where I can somehow get Kerr in. I mean, I can do double striker, but I've really enjoyed having 3 centre mids. I might even pop one of these attackers down to centre mid, because honestly, guys, I don't know how I've packed him and him in the space of literally 2 days. That is insane. I got him from one of the store packs and him from this icon pick. I have done every single one, guys, so please remember, I am doing every pick. Of course, I'm going to get good results, but very happy with the team going into the end of Team of the Year. And make sure to subscribe.